All right. So, on today's episode, we're going to go ahead and talk about, firstly, the Super Bowl halftime show and our thoughts and opinions about it. Crystal, what did you think?
I'm on tonight and my hips don't lie. I don't know. I really liked it. And for everyone who's like our age and grew up with those iconic songs, it was fun to sing along and see just kind of the high energy performance that they put on. Because I remember last year it was Travis Scott, and even though there was a really cool SpongeBob meme at the beginning, the energy was lacking, in my opinion. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I enjoyed all the classic songs from J-Lo and Shakira.
I really like that J-Lo put in her like hustler moves and she got out on a stripper pole.
Oh, yeah.
But there are people who are like, I honestly felt kind of weird too, because I was watching the Super Bowl with kids and I was like, oh my God, is this appropriate? But I mean, it was good. It was that, to be honest, that's my first Super Bowl I've ever watched and the first Super Bowl halftime show I ever watched. So it did leave a good impression. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not usually that good, TBH. But I mean, if you don't like it, I don't know what to say because they're not that good usually.
Yeah. Any other thoughts and opinions, guys?
It was cool hearing a lot of people raving about it. And just the excitement, the huge Latina, power that they got to have their moment in the sun, which was really cool,
Yeah, I definitely liked it.
I thought so too. And I heard that there was like some type of like political message. I'm not sure if it would be perceived as political.
Just kind of like a freedom kind of fighter thing. Because I know J-Lo was wearing, it was her PR flag, something like that. She's Puerto Rican, Dominican.
I thought it was I thought it was the United States flag.
Oh, no.
Was it?
No, it was like her actual like origin place.
Oh.
flag.
Apparently, Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't stand up for the national anthem.
I heard
and
that
was
too.
like another complaint people were having.
I heard
Why
about
were
that.
they there?
They did explain it though. I didn't read into it, but they did explain why they didn't stand, and it wasn't like any diss to like Demi Lovato.
Because apparently a lot of people like that were in their area just weren't standing. So I suppose from what I heard, it seems a little weird that people were focusing on the fact that Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't stand, even though everyone else around them wasn't standing.
Oh, so then it was framed to make them look bad.
Yeah.
That's not appropriate. They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, at least that's what I heard. So
Other than that, I think overall it was pretty good.
yeah.
Any Super Bowl ads that you guys thought was cool too?
My all-time favorite was the Lil Nas X Doritos commercial with the little dance-off in the old Western town. I think the dance moves are really great. I love commercials with dancing, especially
like
dance
that.
battles. And at the very end, that little Billy Ray Cyrus saying like, I ain't gonna dance. Because I kind of believe that maybe they did ask him to be the one to dance in the beginning. And he was like, hell no.
Did you hear like someone like kind of like bashed him on Twitter? Because he was
For
like, dude, I
what?
look good in this outfit for that. I think it was for the ad.
Who, Lil Nas?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they were like,
What did they say?
they were
You
saying
don't
like
look good?
homophobic slurs or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that person is backwards. Come on, it's 2020.
Yeah,
Any other
the Jason Momoa ad was interesting.
I don't really like, I don't know. It ruined my vision of Jason Momoa. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
It had a like
Yeah.
kind of gross out, freak out factor with him, like in
I
his
was like,
skinny arms,
where are they going with this?
his greasy
What
hair.
is the point
He's
of
playing
this?
the what
His
is that? The
bald
slide
head.
guitar, which is like the unsexiest instrument of all time.
Yeah, but it was cool seeing Lisa Bonet after,
A
it was cool.
goddess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shuko, any ads that you liked?
I mean, to be honest, the only ad I really was enjoying was the one with that we had for Disney Plus with now that we're seeing with the new WandaVision.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so all those look pretty interesting, and it's the first like original content we're gonna get since like Mandalorian, right?
Right, and
Yeah.
it's interesting because a lot of those, so at least one of those Marvel properties was supposed to already drop by this point,
Yeah.
but like right now the biggest marketing thing for Disney Plus is Mandalorian. And so I'm not sure. Hopefully they were holding it back because they are trying to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or I
once it
think they
comes-
might just be like waiting to release it so that they keep building the hype for
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense so that it's not, the focus isn't split between Mandalorian and like a Marvel one-off.
Or it could be anything. Maybe they're like kind of spreading out their release dates because they don't have a lot of content on there yet.
Yeah.
That's true too.
I wasn't sure. Was there a new Black Widow trailer that came as well as Milan?
I
Or-
wouldn't say it was new, but it was mainly like just a shortened clip.
Oh, shortened clip.
Yeah, because I watched the whole thing and I was like, oh, that's cool, but it's something that you've already seen before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
what
those were
about
the movie
Mulan,
ones.
though?
Mulan. I think
there
that
was a Mulan one.
that was a new one. I remember because
it
it's the
shows more of the witch.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same trailer as the first one almost, except instead of like dramatic score music, it was more of action music. And I think they're trying to target like the action movie fans
Okay.
instead
Yeah.
with this one, whereas the first one might have been like kind of a general one aimed towards movie lovers and like Mulan lovers.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
When is that movie
into it.
supposed to come out?
The 27th of March.
Okay.
I wonder when they're going to show like Shang or if they're ever going to show him.
he's not Shang, and he's in the trailer.
What?
She fights him.
What?
Yeah.
So there's not going to be a love interest.
It is, but
What?
No, there is no love
It
interest.
could be a love interest, but his name is not Shang. We don't know exactly what their relationship is, but they're
Oh.
kind of framing it to look like it is a love interest because he's just like the only other person there that's her age that
Yeah.
she could be romantically.
Well, I was told there
connected
wouldn't be because it was supposed to be based off the actual old story, and she didn't have a love interest in the old story.
Because the person who is actually teaching her, it's like an older person.
Ip Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it. He's in it.
Well,
but
you can't really form a love
there's a
interest.
younger male character her age also in there, and he's in the trailers fighting her in the first one and the second one.
Mm.
Yeah, they fight each other. So that's why I'm thinking maybe
I just
their
didn't pay attention
relationship,
then.
instead of him training her, it's Ip Man training her, and they're gonna be kind of at a similar skill level when they fight. And instead of like I'm gonna make a man out of you, it's gonna be more like you better shape up, in like the words of Mulan, you know.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I did like the Rick and Morty Super Bowl ad too. They were trapped in a Pringles commercial, is
That's
what
fun.
they kind of made it out to be. It was like a small like 2-minute clip of pretty much Rick saying, "We're trapped in a Pringles commercial, Morty.
Morty.
They got us, Morty." Typical Rick and Morty
Classic.
fashion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think any other additional comments on Super Bowl ads, guys?
I mean, I think just as a general overview, the quality of the Super Bowl ads is not like at the level of what I remember from like a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
And so hopefully next year they come better, because like if you hear about the amount of money that they spend on these ads, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is a
And,
lot.
Yeah, they should be making the most of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it
Like
could be,
ads used to go like viral
Yeah.
from the Super
That's
Bowl.
true.
I think it might have something to do with advertisers kind of largely making a switch to digital media advertising,
That's
and,
definitely.
and things go viral very easily. So I think it's harder to make viral content because there's so much of
Right.
it out there, and there's a lot of noise, and it's hard to stand out
Yeah,
now.
maybe because everyone's already on like TikTok, and all that
TikTok
stuff.
marketing, it's the future.
It's
Yeah.
all marketing.
People are viral on that now.